another person.
Yeah, he just plays that play style just changes immediately when he's just playing a character that he likes. You can see in his Lucas, you can see in his Roy, he's got a lot more confidence than he had like a lot of the Smash 4 characters that he was messing around with.
Definitely an inspiring player. But right there, we're going to see Dexter start off with these super strong combos and just kind of force Pink Fresh into the corner here.
Yeah, 65% is no small shakes here. This was maybe 4 or 5 hits, and then Dex took full stage control, trying not to let it up, but that roll back.
I don't think this is a character who really struggles killing either, so one offstage interaction, especially one of those back airs or something, I mean, Dex could take this stock super quick.
Roy's down smash, in addition to being like one of the hypest spikes in the game, like the coverage is really good, so Wolf has to worry about just getting obliterated by that. That linear recovery, I mean, hold this dog.
That is very true. Right now, though, we're going to see that back air take that stock at what felt like 105-ish or something?
No, that was like 130.
Was it? Okay. Well, that was post-hit. Yeah. How much did that back air do, though?
I think like 16 or so, so 120 maybe.
Okay, all right. That was less than I thought then. Or more than I thought.
I love that. I love that option that a lot of Wolves started doing where they jump off stage and then immediately shine.
Now, is that like a stalling technique, or are they just trying to like bait a reaction, or?
I think it's both. It's also using the intangibility.
Oh, true. Very true.
So it stalls momentum. It makes that if they go ahead and choose an option, it might just get clanked out by either the disjoint of the shine or by the invuln.
See Dexter surviving that F-tilt with really great DI and 118%. You know, he is not looking to lose his stock anytime soon. If he can prevent it, I mean, Pink Fresh is like one straight hit away, but as long as Dexter spaces himself to not get hit by that back air, he would have lived. But unfortunately, though, we see the hill back air, and Pink Fresh is going to take that stock. But you know, the damage is climbing on the second one of his.
Okay, that was a fantastic directional air dodge. He needed that one. He was about to get absolutely obliterated and forced off stage by that side B.
All right. And it's funny, actually, we see Dex almost giving him entirely stage control, but he's able to get it back with that back air. Sniped him off stage with the bullet, but not able to do anything on the recovery. Ooh, up smash had a shield. One of those, like, kind of forget it's there, but way too good to forget options. Pink Fresh just landing on a shield in an unsafe way, and he got that up smash, lost the stocks. And Dex blowing up this third stock with a nice combo, 48% and climbing.
Yeah, it seems as though, basically, like Pink, he tried to seize control of that game with a few of these conversions, but Dex is just, like, this is like playing against a wall.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that actually is a very good word for describing Dexter. He might not be like a campy wall, but like the way in which he, I feel like the way in which he like, oh gosh, there we go, another up smash. But I just feel like the way in which he tries to keep people out, the way in which he tries to space around people, it's very confusing, and it's kind of frustrating to have to deal with too.
Yeah, he just wears you down. That's all it really is. It's not so much that he's going to be this explosive player that covers all your options. He's instead just going to say, listen, I'm going to force you to be perfect on every single neutral interaction, and if you aren't, I'm going to take it.
You're talking about taking it. Double dash attack for the kill? Where do they do that at? Here at JTS Presents the Grind. But yeah, that was kind of nutty. Also, let's see here. I still got some doubles payout that needs to happen. We got Dexter.
Who won dubs?
Dexter and Guy. They got their money. I think Pink Fresh and Logic got third? I'm not sure. I gotta double check.
Alright, so Pink Fresh sticking with that Roy. Going into Smashville as this platform moves into position. I hate that so much.
Alright, I do hate that it moves into position, but I do like that it stays still.
I hate that.
That's just your...
If you want a monoplat stage, give me back Yoshi's.
No, God.
Yoshi's a great stage, dude.
Go.
Okay, who could hit the first button?
Yeah, right.
Dex.
Oh.
Ooh, close. Problem is that Roy like has that little bit of a fast faller in him.
Yeah.
I love that down tilt.
I was gonna say that down tilt trying to bait the landing into the down smash. That was a smart move coming in from Dex, but oh, that recovery wasn't.
Yeah, that up B is actually just balls horizontally. You have to just use the side B.
I guess that's fair.
And Dex. Okay, Pink Fresh, I respect it. Pink Fresh went so deep, he basically said, I'm holding down, either you're dying or I'm dying. And yeah, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you need to throw your life away just to prove a point. And I'm okay with it.
And now 30-32. These players are super evenly matched from the second stock. And you can tell, like, neither of them really want to, like, make the first move. Both of them just kind of, like, try and stay in their respective corners. But now the Dex is, or I'm sorry, now the Pink is pushing that advantage. Actually, wait, hold on. I need to talk about that for a second. How weird it is to see, like, Dex versus someone and, like, the other person be the swordy.
Yeah, I know.
Him be the spacey. That's so, like, not what we expect going into this game. But, oof.
Good catch. But the counter won't do it again. I don't know if that hits above stage. It seems like he hasn't had that triggered once. Ooh, great dash attack, though. Dex doesn't have a jump.
Good awareness from Pink Fresh to go out there, knowing he didn't have that jump and able to just get that forward air pretty easily. But before that, Dex has some fantastic DI.
Yeah, 133. Basically, anything that Wolf has will start killing really soon. Like, down smash will kill now. Forward smash obviously will kill now, but we're getting to that point, maybe another 5-10%, or a little bit of rage, where we have to worry about up tilt, and we have to worry about neutral air. But it looks like you're not going to get a chance to do a damn thing.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, it turns out that Roy's sword is strong. Remember when Melee, when that was like the wet pool noodle?
Why did
not anymore.
That shit blew up at like nothing? It was like 60.
Yeah, he was in it. Like, he wasn't getting hit with the tip.
Oof.
Yeah, that move does 20 damage and kills at 80. So, yeah, I love sword characters.
Stop battle. Whoa.
All right, sticking with it though. Yeah, nothing to really change there. Just not really the character that I think is causing him the issue here. His Wolf has proven to be very strong here. He just has a little bit of trouble getting back, and it seems as though he can't fall into nonsense. Like, Wolf is a character that needs straight hits to kill, and Roy's the same exact way. Roy doesn't really have a ton of kill confirms. However, he kind of makes you explode. So you just can't, like, if you're in a battle of like who gets hit first, the guy with the sword usually wins. And if he's getting the same reward that you are, you're going to need to finish these stocks early.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Oh my gosh. Pink Fresh fighting his way back to the stage control, but Dex able to just sneak in these hits to keep him off, even if it is a down smash from all the way across the stage.
Yeah, that down smash is pretty good, but not that good.
Both players trying to just aggressively attack the other shield, but no one's really able to get through. Oh my gosh, another
again! 90%! Okay, do it to him again. One more? No side B that time. Trying to get the back air.
Catch him and jumping.
Air up smash. Don't you get in my zone.
Wow,
that's a quick response.
Dash, rar bear. That's one of those, like, this isn't true, but I'm going to catch you where you're going kind of, like, kills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a great job following the DI. That up tilt is so meaty.
These forward air combos with Wolf, I feel like that was only possible in
you're
Lilat.
dead.
Let's go. Talk about only possible in Lilat, baby. We made this stage legal again. Why? Yes.
Because you didn't like Yoshi's, that's why. Give me it back, you bastards!
This is better than Yoshi's.
No. You'll never hear me say that because Yoshi doesn't have jank ledges.
Yoshi's ledges are worse than this.
No!
They're all slanty and weird.
Only one side is bad.
And it's, like, kind of ugly, too.
Actually, I love Yoshi's. Like, the visuals of it, the song.
Ooh.
Okay, that'll catch it. That'll catch the attempt to get back there. Yeah, that's the problem, really, with Roy's recovery. It doesn't really pop up that high, but on a stage like this where there's, like, a slight tilt at the edge, Dex can aim his down smash so that it basically covers the entirety of edge. Wolf is very good on Lilat. This is a stage that I would have considered banning. I would assume that he chose to ban Kalos instead just so that the character just doesn't run away forever, though.
Yeah. And honestly, good stuff to Dex for bringing this game all the way back. I mean, I feel like both... never mind. I was about to say almost all of his stocks, and now I really do feel like all of his stocks were lost, like, in kind of silly ways. Except, actually, no, I take it back. That first stock where Pink Fresh caught off the jump, that was hype. But, like, the weird air dodge off the stage, the weird, whatever the fuck that was, wet noodle stage spike.
That is actually an interesting thing with Roy. Now that I think about it, how do you know how to tech? Like, how can you react to whether or not if you're getting hit with a strong or weak hit of Roy's forward air or back air to try to tech those? That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, that actually does sound pretty awful.
Especially considering how, like, you know, Lilat is difficult to tech on in general.
Yeah.
All right, so, yeah, I really think that was a good stage for Dex. Like, he just died early, so
yeah.
I would not mind seeing him bring that back. or keeping that counter pick at least in the pocket. Instead, we're going Town and City. Decides he doesn't want to die at the top anymore. This is another stage that's very big. It gives Wolf space. The platforms are, when they're there, are at a height that is like conducive to like, or not necessarily conducive for Roy to apply pressure on it.
Yeah.
So Dexter can definitely retreat to a platform if he feels like he's having a bad time.
And as you say that, I don't know, Pink Fresh was able to kind of put on that pressure, got 50 damage off that platform combo, but actually, I guess that isn't much compared to what Dexter's been doing to him.
True.
Oof, almost getting that back air, and that absolutely would have sealed the stock. Dex trying to like follow up with Pink's landing options to just close it out, but he's not quite able to pick the right one.
Note, instead we have a reset to neutral, but when you have a Nair that kills at 130, neutral isn't usually like, a problem. Yeah, Wolf's moves are not only strong.
Who does that?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Who does that? Who just lands with like fucking who lands with that move?
Just that's a one-up. That's one of those, just in case you forgot that this move exists, let me go ahead and cover neutral with it. Alright. I'm gonna take you for a ride. I'm gonna hit the whatchamacallit. Every time I see somebody like start like taking you across the stage, I just hear like the title theme from MVC2.
Oh, is that the take you for a ride thing?
Yeah, exactly. Just on loop eternally.
Oh.
Just carry him across that stage.
Someone told me that Wolf is kind of like the Sheik of Smash 4.
I can see it.
Or Sheik of Smash Ultimate, like the Smash 4 Sheik of Ultimate, I should say. And like, I kind of get it, except like he can kill. But like these fair plays I was seeing from Dex, this whole set really has just been like, yeah, I kind of get it. I really do.
Yeah, I think that Sheik was defined, however, less by her fairs and more by her consistent like ability to control space. I don't know that Wolf has that.
Laser.
Yeah, Laser does like mirror needles.
In a way, it's similar.
Yeah, it's kind of similar. I get it. It's not a perfect analogy, but it's a decent one.
Yeah.
And while we're sitting here talking about wordplay and other fighting games, we have 60% only on Dex. While Pink is down to his last stock here, Dex has been playing very well this time. No more missed techs, no more air dodging off stage. Instead, just covering these landings and giving this man the fair trains. That gun looked optimistic, though.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. Maybe he was trying to get the extra damage from the bayonet. But Pink Fresh was able to spot dodge that and get Dexter off stage. But even so, he's not able to get this stock. And I think that's where he's got to push these interactions when he is behind.
I agree entirely.
Ooh, my gosh. Up smash. Almost going to take that off the top.
Oops. Pick that man up from like a mile away. So 100%, we're okay. Great parry, but I was going to say we're just about at kill percent here.
Oh, kicking the balls. That is, yep.
Speak of the devil. So that will take us to our second Game 5.
You're good, but I'm better.
Oh, he says that now?
Yeah.
That's hype.
All of his lines are hype.
That is super hype.
He has the what's the matter scared taunt, right? All right, Game 5 looks like we're going to Final D, so we are deciding that, all these platforms are not doing too well for me. So let's go to a flat stage where, yeah, you got room to run, but if I catch you, God help your soul, I will end you. So yeah, I respect the choice. Definitely something that that is going to go ahead and pressure Dexter to make sure that he disengages appropriately.
Oh my gosh. I really like these like up air, land, up tilt things that I see Roy doing.
Yeah, landing up the air is really good. You know what else is really good? Wolf's Fair.
Dude, I feel like he DI'd in for every single one of those.
I wouldn't be surprised, but
that's like, imagine how like mad you have to be at I'm not saying Pink would do this, right? But could you imagine being so mad at a character that like you DI into every one of those combos to be like, if I do this, he'll get nerfed. Watch. He's playing the long game.
Either that or just like, I deserve it. Just like take your hands off your controller. Like, yeah, I'm a bad person. I guess this is what I get for it.
Ooh, hold up.
Is that a missed tech?
Yep, missed tech into a forward smash right off the back air. And
wow. Again, Dexter responding with the incorrect recovery option. It's difficult to choose those on the fly, but you gotta go ahead and pick the right one there. That was an angle for a side B. And
for sure.
Dex might have been, or should be Pink might have been ready for it, but Dex needed to pull that trigger. But speaking of pulling the trigger, forward tilt covers edge very well, and that will take stock 1 for Dex.
Yeah, that move is nutty.
Okay, take a minute, think about it in your life. Hold shield. I feel like it's kind of weird. It feels like buffering turnaround in this game is kind of really hard. So when Wolf was not facing Roy, I can see why he did that, because he might have accidentally buffered instead of a turnaround, a dash grab, which would have been really, really laggy.
Yeah.
So maybe just choosing the safest option, just not hitting a button and then running away. Okay, you can't challenge that. And you
that is it.
Again.
Yeah.
That's another time when maybe the side B would have been the better option there.
Only 60% on pink pressure. This is actually kind of tough for Dexter.
I mean, Dex is legitimately winning 90% of the neutral interactions, and he's getting decently early kills. Pink pressure just killing Dex at 60.
Yeah, but he keeps doing it, right?
Yeah.
So at one point you might want to start and be like, oh, that's just you get a little unlucky, right?
Yeah,
but
just my life.
But if pink pressure's consistently doing this, all we have to do is see one more interaction, and that could be pink pressure taking the whole set.
True.
Sharking up with that blazer.
A little bit too slow there. He's getting thirsty for this kill.
And already at 55%, are we at a death percent? Are we at a point where we're gonna see an F smash just kill off the side?
There it is. Forward tilt taken, 55%. That's enough extra credit to get Dexter out of this early percent combo range. Another 20 or so, and we're gonna have to worry about kills.
Very true. See this up air? All these up air combos coming in from Dex.
Oh no, no double jump. That was a great call out by Pink. But okay, good job that time. That was a good upbeat. Pink for choosing the counter, but that should do it.
That is gonna be it. Wow, and Dex is going to lose.
4th place for him.
Yeah.
So that's 4th place, not 3rd.
No, this third. No, he just got 3rd.
Oh, so we are into grands then.
Yep.
Damn.
Dex.
Don't listen to me. I am wrong, ladies and gents. My apologies there. We have Demise's very own ZD, Zat Dude, going up into grand finals versus Pink Fresh, 2 guys that have played quite a bit. Interesting to see. I wonder what characters we're going to have here. Is Pink going to stick with that Roy? Is he going to go to Lucas? If I were him, that Roy's kind of been doing nice. I would ride or die.
Yeah. But against Zach Darby's Fox?
I mean, you just could